So I'm back. And you probably know why I'm back because I did not do my, that's right, I did not do my ketones. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I gotta remind myself to do that. So let's see. All right, here we are. So we checked my ketones while I was on air, and you'll see down there, right below, that is what my Keto Mojo is doing. Let me do one thing here really quickly. And so I decided I was going to come back on and go ahead and show that to you because I think that's important for us to have. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this one. We're trying to see if we can get to my Instagram, but that's okay. All right, so ketones, right? So below, that's my ketones. Let me go ahead, and this is my Keto Mojo meter. So I'll have to turn it on, and that's what my ketones were yesterday when we did our check-in. So we're gonna go ahead, turn that on, and I'm gonna get this syncing. Let's see, get it to sync. And it's syncing, so it took everything out there. And then now let's go ahead and drum roll, please. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think is going to be? I think some of our community members that were out there, they had some guesses. We had someone who said that they thought it was going to be 0.8, and then was it 1.6, and then 1.8. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's show. So, ketones 0.6, right? So, I've been fasting now for 20, well, at the time we did this, it was 25 and a half hours. And so, after 25 and a half hours, my blood sugar was 108. And then ketones that are 0.6. So when we think about ketones, ketones that are less than 0.5 are considered normal. 0.5 to 1.5 considered nutritional ketosis, and then of course above that is considered therapeutic ketosis. We want, when we are in the fasting stage, if we're looking for ketosis, we want it to be 0.5 or higher. And you'll see there the graph that you're seeing there at the moment, the turquoise line, that's blood sugar. Sorry, that's ketones. And then the tan line, that's the blood sugar. So as the blood sugar has gone up, the tan line, the ketones, the turquoise line, have gone down because they can't exist together. So they go in opposite directions. When blood sugar goes up, insulin comes out, ketones have to go away because insulin and ketones can't stay in the same space, right? So anyway, so I wanted to do that once again to show you what my readings were. And then the GKI, which is that big number that you're seeing there in white, is simply a calculation. I keep pressing that button. It is the glucose to ketone ratio, right? Glucose to ketone ratio. And so that's where we get that. You have to convert the glucose, of course, to you divide that by 20, and that gives you a number, and then you divide that number by the 0.6. So that's where that would be. Okay. All right. What else? I think that should be it. This is what the ketones were last night when I was doing my show. Well, not last night, but 2 nights ago when we did our show. And then, of course, here is where I broke my fast after 72 hours. That was last Friday, I believe. And then, going back and seeing what the others were. But right now, at 25 hours, of fasting, blood sugar of 108, and then ketones of 0.6. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. This is Dr. Dwayne Wood. That's Wood with an E. The E stands for endocrinology. Here on the channel, I educate, I empower, and I encourage you to take charge of your health and your life, avoid complications, and go to the next level. And in this year, we're living limitless lives, which says that there's nothing outside of me or nothing that's inside of me that's going to prevent